snap. And you live. Alright. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tyler Easy from the 313. We're back at it again with another live session. So I'm gonna step closer so y'all can hear me. Today we're going to be drilling some new stuff. Today I got a little A count for you guys, and yeah, I got a little workout for you guys. Well, not a little workout. I got like a little choreo for you guys. We're going to be dancing to my boy YB and Amir, my boy Offset, my boy G Easy, Gerald Easy. You feel me? Easy Gerald. Shout out to my West Coast homies. Shout out to my Atlanta homies. You feel me? But that's at the end of the session. But today we're going to be drilling the swipes. We're going to be incorporating that amongst a couple other moves into this choreo that I got for you guys today. But yeah, let's just get into it. So we're gonna just start with the also before we get started, my bad. Make sure that you guys just have your space ready. Make sure you guys can move around. Make sure you guys are flexible. Make sure you guys have your water. I don't have water because I was stuffing my face and it wasn't my focus at the time. So I'm just gonna have to bear with it. But yeah, make sure you guys got that. And then with that being said, also just make sure you guys have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always you guys are.
Go get water while he goes and reloads. Map 1, that's Tyler. I'm covering for Tyler for the moment. So he's going to get water. Anyway, I want him to, what I want you guys to do is go through with. Why do I feel like this is loud? There we go. Okay, so warm up, a little bit of history piece for now. For today, we're gonna talk about break aesthetic. I'm gonna share a clip. Before Tyler gets working, our technology allows me to drop a video on top of this, so you can check it out. His name is Ken Swift. He was originally a member of Rocksteady Crew. Now he's represents Break Life and Seven Gems from New York. He's from Manhattan. He's one of the original. He's probably one of the most legendary b-boys out there. And his approach to breaking and style in general is just like, if I need you to study somebody to understand what breaking should look like, what the aesthetic of breaking is, it's Ken Swift. Aesthetic is the art and beauty of something, like the aesthetic of, like a lot of people say, oh, that's real aesthetic, because it's really scenic, it's very beautiful, it holds certain beauty to it when the way it's put together. So breaking has a foundation, breaking has movement, breaking has all of these different components that create it. When you see it, it needs to look a certain way. And I feel like Ken Swift is the prime example of what breaking should look like. After time goes, by all means, I totally embrace exploring freedom and alternate movements and things like that. But in the very beginning, just like anything, any other dance and any other like art form or medium that you approach, you have to take a certain moment to respect the foundation that gets built from it. So I don't want you right away just being able to just create and add things to it. You need to first learn what the breaking aesthetic looks like, master the foundation, work on mastering the foundation, and then once you have that understanding and respect for the culture that it came from and who invented it and what it's supposed to look like, take it to the next step. But don't just right away run away from what it looks like and try to create something new. That gets into like a space of cultural appropriation and not being able to respect the originators and creators of it. So, and that's where somebody like, Lachelle that's amazing with the space that you guys learn and that we teach out of, like when we're in that studio, when Leroy's there, is that we're able to teach this properly. We're able to educate you on history. We're able to educate you on what the movement, who it came from, the Black community that created it, the Latino community that came in and got involved with it as well, and took it and made it something that birthed worldwide. That just took and ran into every corner of the country. Break Free Worldwide in Houston right now has an online battle that is all over the world. It's an online battle all over the world. They have the Americas, North and South, Canada, everything in between. They have East Africa, if I'm not mistaken, Europe and Asia. Those are their four sectors, and they're able to create. And they have people entering, and they're holding these battles. It's every day that they have them, and it's break free worldwide. I'll share the link on this as well below in the comments and things, so you guys can check that out. I highly encourage you to check this out because this is the culture that we represent. So much love and a lot of respect from us to Lachelle's for giving us this platform to educate properly. This is more than a dance. This is culture. This is what we do. It's an art form that has different elements of it that isn't just dance. That there's graffiti, there's DJing, there's MCing. It's a way of life, and if you understand that, then you understand where it comes from. You're allowed to grow inside of it. So I just want to take that moment. Ken Swift, original b-boy style is b-boy as it gets, right? B-boy stands for break boy. The reason they called him a break boy, and this is very flash in the pan history, because of the break in the song where the melody drops out and it's just a drum break and it's real hard. Cool Herc used to double them up on both sides, and it was called the merry-go-round. He'd take the record and he'd spin the break even longer and keep it going. And there was these people who specifically got down to that part. Those are the break boys, aka the b-boys and b-girls. So boom, if you're getting down to breaks and you're learning how to break and you're taking it there, and you're a b-boy, you're getting down. You understand the culture. That's part of your stripes of earning it. So part of the last thing I'll say is part of it is, there comes a time when it's going to evolve and it's going to turn into new things, and we're allowed to add those elements. And this is a segue into what Tyler's going to do, right? It'll go this far, but there's something that won't connect for you, and that's fine. That's why somebody like Tyler is here, and he's going to be able to connect this newer generation of dance and dancers that want to connect with something new. There has to be a bridge, and that's where spaces like this, that Tyler is able to bring newer styles in, and I'm able to educate him on stuff, and we're able to make a happy medium and provide y'all with the most fun atmosphere that we can. That way you're not just like doing something from back in the day. You're able to add the contemporary into it. So that's this space. So Tyler, can you explain a little bit about like what you're gonna go over and do some like light warm-ups? I'm gonna load up Kenny to show him a clip real quick.
So yeah, guys, just before I said that, just once again, big shout out to MCSDA, big shout out to Fresh Classics. I have one, Lachelle, big shout out to Lachelle for sure, because she's kind of just that's the whole backbone of all this. Not right, she was do this. So shout out to you for real. So yeah. Basically, just to keep it brief, we're really going to be working on today is just a bit of just the foundational moves. I want you guys to get comfortable with learning the moves, so that once you guys have it, you guys can actually, freak it the way you guys want to. You know what I'm saying? That's where the creativity flows, and that's where the actual putting stuff together, making stuff fluid, making stuff flow, making stuff fluid. That's where all that ties in. So definitely understanding the move. That's why I say to take your time. If I'm going too fast, you guys can always rewind it. You know what I'm saying? You guys can always go back. That's what the internet is for. So you guys can live in the moment, but you guys can actually live in the time too. It's really cool. So shout out to Time Magic from YouTube. But yeah, like you said, I'm just here. I'm just here to help, become that bridge to kind of the newer school and the old school, so we can be able to embrace the future, but also respect the past. So basically, that's where with all this is for. So you guys can learn how to have some stuff and utilize it, and you guys can be able to flip that and make it your own. In this new age of hip hop, you guys can be able to learn with that, because that's another crucial part of being just relevant and going to adapt. So, with that being said, we're going to get this stuff going, and then but yeah, so we're gonna move 3-step, light warm up, little warm up for you guys. Little top rock. So if you guys were last session, you guys know about the cross step, where it's just simple. You know what I'm saying? What we're going to be working on today is doubling up that cross step. So what I mean by that is you guys are going to do your regular cross step, right? And instead of that one hop, you guys are going to double. And then you guys are going to hit the snare. You feel me? So we're gonna run through that a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna be doing all four corners, all four directions: left hand, right hand, left foot, right foot. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. All right. So with that being said, let's get cracking on my count. We're gonna do a 5. We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 1 8 count of regular, doubling on my second. After that double, we're gonna change direction. We're gonna do that all four corners. All right. Let's get it. 7, 8. Double up. Switch. Double. My eyes with a whole blush, I get the toe bust and cool up this way. Stressed, I hand wash, new caps, and the whole nights and shoot. Oh, double up. No cups, nothing in the plate, it's night cups. Switch on the plate, and the eyes look new tips on the bed. Switch. My rocks, like my runs. G my mom, you do your thumbs. Double. Gonna get along, love my green, gonna get strong, gonna get fun. Last one. Yes. And don't take no double. They see fun. Don't rush. You feel me? So, nice little warm up. Take a breather, get some water. Just loosen your body up a little bit. That should. It may or may not break a sweat, but that should definitely get your body a lot warmer than what it was a few seconds ago, a few minutes ago. That's what I want to aim for. You feel me? So.
We're gonna watch the flip side, and I want you to be over here. I'm gonna put the video over there. So stay right there. I'm gonna try to see if it lines up.
So, as I'm multitasking with that, what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna do a quick conditioning, real quick.
After this.
Okay, yeah, after this. So, you're gonna move just from pillar to pillar.
Don't go over that corner where you were.
And when you're down there, nobody around. What's the comeback when you blow up? I gotta take it away, ATs, so you know I'm last week, I used to go up. So when I got the slow, I'm
Okay, start. I got the video. You can watch where you're at. Just kind of
word. Okay, so yeah, guys. Watch. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is Ken Swift. This is some footage. Way back.
So let's talk about like like the pace that you're teaching.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be the originator of the three steps. Close to, or he's definitely held an influence on three steps. He's definitely added his variation to the movie for sure. But this is what we're talking about. As B-boy as it gets here for you to actually respect culture, because if you don't, you become part of the problem. That's honestly one step for learn how to respect, learn how to give credit when credit is due. It's all positivity that comes out of that. You know what I'm saying? You may learn something about somebody. Somebody may learn something about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all ignorant at one point. The whole purpose of that is so we can learn from that, so you won't be ignorant forever. You know what I'm saying? So, have somebody learn something about you, and also it just feels good to, you know what I'm saying, be acknowledged about the stuff that you the creator that you help make better. So, big ups to you. Big ups to you.
So, just so you guys are understanding, so y'all understand what we're watching, I just did the mobile if you watch the way Kenny is getting down, and you pay attention to his approach and just how clean he is with these steps. You watch his hand placement, you watch his leg placement. This is very. Like when I talk about the breaking aesthetic, this is what I'm talking about. But when I talk about the breaking aesthetic, this is just how it's formed. This is the mastery of it. This is how it should look. When you do these moves, this is what you should be. The level of execution you you should be aiming for. So when you're coming up and you're approaching, you're breaking and you're creating with it, this is what you should be doing. This is how it should look, at least in the beginning. At least what you should be striving for. You'll understand that break aesthetic. You'll have that look like breaking. And then from there, once you master it, you start getting good at it, and you start having it, by all means, add to it and be able to do whatever it is and however you want to be able to go to make it look like your own. Add your piece to it first. But first, there's definitely some foundation and very fundamental movements and styles and techniques to breaking. And that's what I want. When I look at Kenny, when I point out Kenny, this is why I tell my students to watch Ken Swift, because this is as accurate as it gets. The representation of what breaking should look like, this is as accurate as it gets. So we'll take another moment in between watching him, watching Ken Swift, and hearing me talk, and then we'll just jump into, when I get back over there, I'll tell you when, Tyler, you can jump up.
But yeah, so just real quick, demonstrating real quick, we're gonna just make sure.
Give me a second.
Alright. I'm gonna just take the box. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna condition, but really quick, just an idea of what we're gonna be working on, the 3-step, just a demonstration. Feel me? Okay. So, that being said, everybody drop down. If you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, also just take note. We really kind of revolve around three positions so far. That is the push-up position, the duck walk position, and the crab walk position. So you guys should know that. If you guys are new, what up, though? If you guys are not new, then you already know exactly what I'm talking about. So, condition real quick. Everybody drop down. We're gonna just run through it. We're not gonna run through it, but just water break at the end. You feel me? So, 3 sets of 10. Push up, squat, plank. If you guys want something more of a challenge, make your own challenges. Like I said, if it hurts, stop. If it's uncomfortable, that's good. You feel me? Shout out to Pop It. Let's just get to it. You know? So 10 push-ups real quick, and then we're gonna get into it right after. Right after this, you're gonna go into your squat. Planks. And you're gonna hold your planks for about the next 3 seconds. For next one, we're gonna be doing it for 12 seconds. Push up. Squats. Make sure you guys are breathing. You feel me? Keep your chest up. Boom. All right. Plank position. Plank holds. I'm sorry. This one's going to be lower. It's not going to be elevated on your elbows. Boom. All right. Last push-up position. This one, target, you're making it challenging a little bit. So I'm going to do diamonds real quick. If that's too hard, do wider push-ups. Do more incline if that's, whatever. But definitely change it up on the last one. So this one, I'm just going to do diamonds real quick. Good. 10 times. All right, 10 squats. All right, now last plank hold. After this, we're gonna do a stretcher real quick, and we're gonna get right into it. right. All right. Take your water break, guys. Take a break real quick. You feel me? Get a breather. Loosen up a little bit. Just a tiny, teeny bit. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get it cracking. All right. So we're back. I'm not going to focus too much on like making sure that you guys have the 3-step because it is a fairly simple pattern. You just gotta focus on it, you know. So you gotta focus. Also, the reason why I'm not also going to be focusing on too much of it is because I also have some other like movements that won't be entirely on the floor, but it'll definitely like blend together. So with that being said, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to break everything down and make sure that you guys understand the gist of it. And then at the end of it, we're going to do it. We're going to actually play the song. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run through it a couple times. Those who guide, and those who don't, like I said, you always have the rewind button. You feel me? So basically, what we're going to do is real quick. Just going to knock out the 3-step out the way real quick. You guys are going to come down to a push-up position, right? And for those who's like just now you're tuning in, placement, just something to be mindful of. When I say like a push-up position, you don't necessarily have to go into an actual push-up position. But you don't want to have your legs like super wide out either. So you don't want to be like too narrow. You don't want to feel like you know what I'm saying. So just keep it like shorter widths. You know what I'm saying, like all fours. Like you want to kind of look like you're like I don't know, you're sitting your little brother or sister on your back or something. You know what I'm saying? But you want to support yourself. So we're here in a push-up position. And it's very similar to the 6-step. Whereas instead of this, right, that 1-2 into like your sitting up to your balance point, you guys are going to basically jump to your balance point. Okay? What I mean by balance point is the foot that's under your butt that you're actually balancing on, where in addition to all of your other body parts helping support it, right? So instead of you going here like this, what I want you guys to do is just jump into your left foot, just like this. So my right foot, my left foot, I'm gonna jump and land on my left foot, and my right foot's gonna kick out just like this. Boom, right? Just like that. So I'm gonna do it from the other side too. So you guys can see. So if you guys are here, you guys are gonna just jump. Boom, just like that. Very simple, right? You just shoot your right leg up, let it, do its thing. Just make sure you balance on your left foot, and your right arm is gonna be there to support you, right? So that's step 1. Step 2 is everything that you're doing on your like the combo. You guys are gonna basically switch it. So I'm gonna bring my right leg back and bounce my right leg, kick my left leg out, and then balance and support with my left arm like this, just like that, right? So do it from another angle. You guys are here. 1, 2, right? 1, 2, right? So that's 1 and 2. 3 is very simple. So you're here, 1, 2, and then you guys are going to turn on your left side back into push-up position. If you find yourself facing the opposite way that you started, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So don't trip over that. You're not really supposed to land in the same position, I guess. So it'll make sense when I show you. But all you guys are going to do is from here, your second position or your second set, you guys are going to basically jump off your right leg, have your legs in the air, and land back into push-up position just like this. Just like that. Right? You're just going to turn over pretty much. So to put it all together, I'm going to do it from both angles so you guys can see. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. If you're going the other way, it'll look like something like this. Right? Boom. Obviously, you don't want to be all clanky and everything, but I got space, so I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? You feel it? Okay, so there's your 3-step. I'm going to do it one more time just to slow down, and I'm going to show you what it looks like at normal speed. Like I said, you guys want to definitely strive for better. Definitely strive for more tighter, cleaner moves and everything. As myself, as Matt, as every other aspiring dancer, there's always room for improvement. You feel me? So, just doing it slow, so you guys can further understand the grasp of it. It's just 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Right? If you want to speed it up, right? Boom. There's that. 3 steps. Okay. So yeah, 3 steps. There's that. Another move I want to show you guys. This is a quick drop, really quick. This isn't called a quick drop, but it's just a quick transition that we're going to be using in the whole choreo itself. It's just this. If you guys can do this with me, give me. All I'm doing is balancing on both of my feet, and I'm just bouncing from hand to hand and switching sides. So my knees are going out. I'm bouncing both of my knees are going to my left. My right arm, push up my right, and my knees are facing the right. My left arm. Right. Just play with that for a bit. You guys should know how to 6 step, but we're gonna add that as well. But we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Right? So, that's the second. That's like that. Technically, I'm teaching you the second part, the more intricate part. But so I'm gonna break it down. The first part of it, where you're standing up, it's gonna be this, right? And you're just gonna hit it too. And I like how this music is kind of blending with that too, so I can still stay on beat. But you're gonna be basically on that 8 count. You're gonna go 1, 2, boom, right? Step right, like you're stepping over your left leg, so your right leg is going like that. You're basically stepping to your left, basically. So it'll be 1, 2, making a circle, right? Like that. So you guys are gonna have your arms out, boom, like you're pushing down as you're walking, right? And then after that, you guys are gonna go, right? Butterfly doze in the bend, top down everything else, right? So you're gonna go 7 up, president 10. Everything president 10, right? So you're gonna go after that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, right? So together it's gonna look like something like this. You know what I mean? After that, you guys are gonna go from your little you're basically tying your tie. Alright, if you're like a businessman or whatever on some sophisticated stuff. After that, once you hit that, you're gonna drop down into that little transition I showed you earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You're gonna step your left leg forward. Right, and you're gonna balance on your pivot foot is gonna be your right leg. So I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom right here. You're gonna step your left leg forward, boom, right? You're gonna rock with it, and you're gonna turn just like that. Right. You're gonna be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel me? So running from the top, it'll look like this. Right? From here, what you guys are gonna do, you guys are gonna go from your wings, right here, and then you guys are gonna drop down. I thought Kazuya Rock was the one who showed me this. Mav schooled me. This is also Ken Swift. Big box stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? But the move that basically what it is you're going to You're gonna stand on your left leg, shoot your right leg out, place your right hand down like this. So you're basically, it's gonna go like this. Boom, just like that, right? And then from here, you guys are gonna just switch everything. So now you're jumping off your left leg, placing your right leg down, bringing your left arm up, your right arm up, placing your left arm down like this. Just like that, right? Super simple. It's really, really, really easy. It's just, you're just doing this. Right? Anybody can do that. And if you can't do that, then that's what this video is for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, cool. Shout out to the 5 people. So, just running it back, just so you know, anybody came here later, whatever. We're gonna run it from the back to the top. You're gonna go on my count, and a 5, 6, and a 5, 6, and a 6, and a 7, and 8, and a. Oh, you feel me? From here, you guys are gonna go. Wow. You see what happens when you lose your train of thought? You lose a viewer. You know what I mean? So, you guys are rocking. You guys are going to do this. You got flew out, right? And then you guys are going to go. You got flew out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? From here. And then you guys are going to jump from here, from this position, and land on all fours like this. Just like that, right? You don't have to jump super high because you don't want to risk hurting yourself, but just a small hop would suffice, which would be great too. But you want to land on all fours so you can prepare yourself for the 3 steps. So from here, you guys are going to go into your 3 step. I would say 4 rotations, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you guys are going to go from here. You guys are going to thread through. A thread is another term that we use versus basically saying you guys are going to go from your back leg and you guys are going to shoot it forward. No, we're going to thread it through, right? So you guys did your 4 rotations of your 3 step. You guys are going to thread it through, your right leg through. Boom, like that. Like as if you're starting your other 3 step. Only this time you're going to do a CC. 1, just like that. Come back down, switch legs, and instead of just doing that one, you guys are going to actually turn. So you're going to use all of this space right here. You guys are going to rotate, land on that right foot again. So basically, just to break that down, you're here, you're pivoting. At a certain point, you're going to pivot on your left foot. You're going to land on your right foot again. That's your balance foot, right? Boom. You did a 4 rotation, transfer from your right arm to your left arm, and then finish that CC through here, right? And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other way. Boom, just like that. Okay. Then you're gonna do it again. The 3rd time you're gonna meet in the middle. Here, right? You guys are gonna go rock forward. Boom, right? Actually, no, scratch that. My bad. You're gonna come in the middle from here, right? You're gonna come in the middle like this. And then you're going to come back here. You're going to hook. I'm sorry. You guys are going to hook. Elevate that hook. Right? And instead of you going to the box step like we did last video, you guys are going to rotate the opposite way and land on your foot like this. Just like that. Right? So all you're doing is just balancing from this leg, from your left leg, and you're going to rotate to balance on your right leg. Just like that. Now from here, you guys are going to push off your left leg. No, you're going to push up your right leg first and then balance on your left leg and you're going to end up like this. You're going to stand up like that. You feel me? So, just from your CC, you're in the middle. Boom, right? You guys are going to hook, elevated hook. You guys are going to rotate. You're going to flip that basically. Boom. And then you're going to stand off of that flip shape. Boom, just like that. Right? So you're up here, and then we can take for what we learned from the last couple videos with your top rock choreo. So you're here, and you're going to take your right leg and just go into your side step. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. X step. X step. X step. X step. Right? And then we're going to start from there. We're going to do the choreo from that. Alright? So if you were here, then you know that. Then that means this is going to be a really fun review video for you guys. If you guys weren't here and you guys don't know it, you guys can not only rewind this, you guys can go all the way back to the other videos to where we first started putting stuff together, and you guys can just get all of it. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be like a god among men or a goddess among women, and then ain't nobody gonna be able to talk to you. You feel me? So, with that being said, we're going to run it back one more time on some just tempo, peaceful, rate. After that, we're going to actually run it with the song choice. Okay? So, on my mark, on the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and okay, I just drew me a blank. Forgot what I was teaching. Okay, give me like 1 second. And we back. Oh. Yeah, okay. 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 Hey, okay. Hey, okay. Okay. Yeah, and then. Right? From here. And then you guys can freestyle from here. You guys know the choreo, y'all can add the choreo to that. You feel me? Alright. So, I'm gonna let y'all get some water just for a second. You feel me? After that, we're gonna run it. And then we're gonna have some fun. Let's get it. Ooh, I like it. All right.
You already know. Yeah. 2 sit around with your friend. Butterfly toes on the bench. Running through bands on the reach. Everything president teach. I'm on ocean with a bad home. Top down, got food out. On the backseat, sneak though. Smoking Indo, my jewels out. 2 sit around with your friend. Butterfly toes on the bench. Running through bands on the reach. Everything president teach. I'm on ocean with a bad home. Top down, got food out. On the backseat. It don't get my jewels out. 120, I'll be right by you. I just saw the back.
You feel me? Okay, so that was definitely choppy. That was so choppy. I need water, but I don't care.
She don't get my name as a tattoo.
We're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna run it 5.
Let's do Noble in Malibu. By being, she's skiing. Tap out, put G in. Go back, Korean. Hop out my whip, European. On Broadway, like all day. In the mirror, yet a long way. She just left my hotel. Did a clean walking shame down the hallway. Yeah. Money with the squad, get money with the squad, get money with the squad.
So, this is just the choreo part, guys. Honestly, I didn't really think about this part for real, but we're gonna run it back on my count. And 5, 6,
Then on God, man, I stay on my job. It's the young.
Let's go.
2 sit around with your friend. Butterfly toes on the bench. Running through bands on the reach. Everything president teach. I'm on ocean with a bad home. Top down, got food out. On the backseat, sneak though. Smoking Indo, my jewels out. 2 sit around with your friend. Butterfly toes on the bench. Running through bands on the reach. Everything president teach. I'm on ocean with a bad home. Top down, got food out. On the backseat, sneak though. Smoking Indo, my jewels out. Ride with the feet, wrist on big, top down, with the stick. On your bitch list, walk in big bitch tripping. You a fish stick, smoke 3-roll with a bad hope, drop that 0 with a hero. I'm on South Beach, on jet ski.
The choreo.
Tryna find me like Nemo, Bank Frost, all house. Yeah, that show. I want you hit the out of pocket. I shoot like a rock. 100 rounds from the stick. I pop. 2 sit around with you. Butterfly goes on the bench. Running through dance on reach. Everything president tense.
So, there's that. And let's have some little, some little work for it. You can run it back one more time. And this guy's straight.
2 sit around with you. Butterfly goes on the bench. Running through dance on reach. Everything president tense. The best around with you. Butterfly goes on the bench. Money with the squad, get money with the squad, get money with the squad. Put that on God, and I stay on my job. It's the young heart drop. Money with the squad, get money with the squad, get money with the squad. Put that on God, and I stay on my job. It's the young heart drop. 2 sit around with you. Butterfly goes on the bench. Running through dance on reach. Everything president tense. Oh shit, with a bad open. Top down, got food out. For the best, we stood up. Smoking ink though, get my jewels out. 2 sit around with you. Butterfly goes on the bench. Running through dance on reach. Everything president tense. Oh shit, with a bad open. Top down, got food out. For the best, we stood up. Smoking ink though, get my jewels out. Around with the dick, rest on bitch. Talk out, for the stick set. On your big wish list, why being big fish, straight up. You a fish stick, smoke 3 roll with a bad hope, drop that 0 with a hero. I'm on South Beach on a jet ski, tryna find me like Nemo. Back bros, all house, you hit that show. I want you hit the out of pocket. I shoot like a rock. 100 rounds from the stick, I pop.
That's it, y'all. You feel me?
Butterfly goes on the bench, running through the dance on reach. Everything president
It's
tense.
901.
Oh shit, with a bad hope.
So, that being said, y'all, I want to thank you guys for coming again to watching the stream again. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, drop emojis. Matter of fact, don't even drop emojis. In the comment, I want you guys to drop down in the comments one thing that you guys learned today. Whether that be anything that was in this video, whether that be who invented what, who got what to where. Name one thing that you guys did today. Name a move, whatever. Drop a call to action. It will be hard in all the comments. You feel me? I also hard in my personal account too. So definitely comment, like, comment, right? Also, don't forget to hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe button so every time we drop some new stuff, you guys will be the first ones to get it. And it's super important. You feel me? So, with that being said, I hope you guys learned today. I hope you guys learned something today. Oh, yeah. Be quiet, Offset. I didn't stutter. Okay, anyway. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the class. I hope you guys learned something. Drop something. Drop what you guys learned today in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share this too. Do whatever. Show us love. You feel me? So that we can be able to make this and just go with the masses. You feel me?
I got options. I can pass it.
And it's clean. Oh my goodness. You feel me? So, with that being said, just be great. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful. Try to stay off your phones. Cliche, super cliche, because you guys are probably watching this on your phone. Try to stay off your phones. Do something a little more productive. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water. Definitely. Hydrate. Exercise. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all on the flip. You feel me? We out. She do.
Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't murder my ego.
Oh no. Big ups to Tyler, y'all. It's love.